Las Vegas. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22. The drive will start with an option going left. And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. They still can't. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Next. To play and getting the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. There he goes, left side. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers taking it in. And the Ravens are on the board first here in Vegas. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Play action. Now O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. O'Connell. Caught on the right side by Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. And Jackson going to run again. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Now a throw here to his running back. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And O'Connell now to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And they run with Edwards off the option. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. This time Jackson will throw it. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's White. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Throwing, O'Connell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer from 4 yards out. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go play action with Jackson. Mark Andrews. And down to the 28-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 23-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. Jacobs going to try the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. This now a 3rd and 4. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Carlson able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way they're defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by...